And welcome. My name is Michelle and thank you for joining. This is going to be a quick read for somebody who needs some clarity today. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's get to this. All right, what's coming out? Let's see. Okay, that's crazy. I had to restart this video and that's the card that came out. Seeds. It is already the spring. You have already planted seeds. You need to trust that they're growing. Now, the seeds that don't grow, they weren't meant to grow, and that's okay. Water the seeds that are growing, but don't just stand there. And the Divine Men. This is crazy. These are literally the three cards that came out. There's a connection here that is transforming. You need to give it time. You've already planted the seeds. You need to. Don't keep throwing more like water on it. You'll drown the seeds. Okay. Divine's like, we are going to get this message to somebody. Yeah, there's an apology coming. And maybe an apology is felt but not said. Especially it could be from this Divine Masculine, but there's a sense of forgiveness without the apology as well. Allow yourself to let go of holding them hostage, okay? There's some way of transcendence and unity. You guys are connected and you know that. I feel like this person needs to learn this. You will get an apology. There is a lot of regret and repression here on the masculine energy. I can feel it over there. But what you're working on right now is just being present, being abundant, being grateful for the current circumstances. This person is still closed off. This would be somebody who even if you were talking to, you're not going to get past the barrier. Anything we need to know about the barrier? Yeah, they're going to be going through a tower if they're not already to complete to allow like them to be more authentically them, to actually remember who they are. So you're not causing this. Just you keep being you. Plant the seeds, trust in the divine timing. And I know that that's the hard part. It is. There's a lot of, this person is very detached. They feel very cold. They feel like they just don't care. That is not the case. But it's very well hidden. This person is very good at masks and hiding. Yeah, we got the Twinflame card. We're already in that energy. But there's guilt and there's sabotage. This person sabotages the things that they want. They are still paying attention to you. I don't know if that they can see you on social media or if they know somebody who knows you. They are closed off though. Like you're not gonna, this is somebody like if you wanted a conversation right now, you wouldn't get anywhere. You'd be really frustrated at the end of it because either they're just hiding with the sun. Yeah. Like, yeah, you need to find your own strength and your own empowerment. This person can't give you what you deserve right now, even in a conversation stance. There could be a major decision you have coming up. Make sure you choose you. Especially it could be a seed you planted in an area that you forgot about. The epiphany and breakthrough. Yeah, you have something really cool coming through. Especially if you're in the spiritual community. We have the North Node coming out here, almost like finding your purpose, and where you feel more inspired to move forward. So follow that. Especially this masculine. I can tell you that this masculine is not communicating. We'll get some messages. See if we have anything important from the masculine here. We got like 3. But they are working through their own storm. It is not your job to carry them through the storm. They put themselves in the middle of the storm. They can get themselves out. It's okay. Okay? Like they will be fine. All right? You have some sort of energy here where you have already completed the cycle that they are going through in a different way. So keep going. Keep going. All right, let's see. Anything they need to know. That came out in the other read. They have a lot of cards in here. That came out the other read. So I'm going to start with the one. I've been so grounded all my life, it's hard for me to trust the spiritual elements of our connection, yet I can't deny that they exist. This person I feel like isn't very spiritual and is being like bombarded by the universe. Like, hey, they're going to get this divine masculine's energy, attention will be gotten. I can't validate our love in the 3D until I understand our spiritual love. Literally, this person is almost like they're going to be having, or they are having a spiritual awakening. They are learning the spiritual stuff. That's what's on the docket here. When I let myself go deeper into thoughts of you, I can feel my heart opening. It's not for lack of love, and it's for lack of understanding. This person always wants to understand what's going on. This is a Page of Swords, looking outside, observing, but it's not doing it from an emotional standpoint. In fact, there's like no emotional cards here, okay? Even yours down here aren't crazy emotional. The only emotion here is the apology that's being suppressed, okay? So they're very, very thought process oriented, okay? So when they start feeling it's a vulnerable energy, they have to learn to be more confident through that, okay? I hope that this was helpful. Love, light, positive vibes.